Hunter x Hunter is an amazing series, and this amazing series has such a rich world. Honestly, it's funny because we've seen a lot of the Hunter x Hunter world, but we still have crazy more world building to be showcased, especially the Dark Continent, which is pretty much most of the Hunter x Hunter world. So I'm so excited for the future of Hunter x Hunter, and hopefully Togashi does come back at the end of the year, which he said he would. I believe he said that in an actual interview, so I have some hope. But right now, it's been looking kind of shaky, and the series reaching its end, yeah, it definitely looks like it's gonna be very impossible. A lot of people are actually losing hope, but I'm gonna stick with it. It's not that hard to actually stay with the series, to be honest. I like rewatching Hunter x Hunter every couple of years, and it brings my memory back. So I definitely want to say I'm excited. And 100 years, yes, 100 years after Gon, and his current age in the story, I believe, is around, I'm not too sure, 11 or 10. I believe 100 years after Gon might be showcased, yeah, Gon at the end of the story. So Hunter x Hunter centuries, 100 years after Gon, let's get to it. Now, Netero is one of the more famous characters of Hunter x Hunter. The reason why he's so much famous is because he has one of the greatest battles in anime history, him versus Netero, and that battle was crazy because Netero kind of was this king. He was in his prime. Well, you can't really say Netero was in his prime. He was still growing, but he was so powerful, and Netero was out of his prime, and Netero did a really good work, to be honest. In the fight, I was really impressed with Netero. He definitely gave Netero something that he really never really experienced. So I just want to say, Netero, I gotta give you some props, some kudos. But still, something that really impressed me about Netero was his age, 110 years old, which is honestly spectacular. And I believe that Netero actually could live longer because he was still chilling, and the reason why he died is because of the battle of Netero. If you never battled Netero, I think he still maybe had 30 or maybe 50 years left. Yo, that's how impressed I was of Netero's lifespan. And speaking of lifespans, I want to give you guys a spoiler alert. If you're an anime only, you should mute this part of the video until I get to the next section. But Gon Freecs is an ancestor of Ging and Gon, but we do not know what level of ancestry he is. We know he's been living in the Dark Continent for 300 years, and that's completely crazy. 300 years in the Dark Continent is so wild. So I definitely think that there's something very interesting when it comes to centuries in the Hunter x Hunter story that Togashi is giving us hints to. So that's just my thoughts on that subject at hand. Now, I say 100 years after Gon Freecs, he probably will be around 111. You're probably thinking Gon Freecs is going to live to 111, 1 year older than Netero's when he died, 110. Well, I see him actually being showcased chilling in the Dark Continent, and he'll probably be fishing. But like, you know how the beginning of the series, Gon is fishing a small fish and he gets it. It wasn't really a big fish at that time. I think he'll be fishing a huge, gigantic fish, showcasing his crazy net ability and just capturing it. It'll be litty and poetic, showing the beginning and the end, the ties to it, and he'll be around that age. And the reason why he'll be around that age, I will reveal at the end of this video. With Killua, I also see Killua being alive at this time. He'll be around the same age as Gon, and I believe he'll be known as a legend for events that happened during this 100 years time skip in a sense. But the rest of the world will know a lot about Killua and Gon, but they won't be in the world that we know. They'll be mostly in the Dark Continent, chilling, doing some really interesting things. I think the Dark Continent, the exploration of it that we miss in the 100-year time skip that will probably be revealed in the actual story will be legendary. And the reason why I keep up bringing the Dark Continent is because I believe the Dark Continent has some sort of secret. Netero went to the Dark Continent, I believe, twice, and maybe he learned on his second trip there how to help your lifespan, how to live longer. Maybe there's some secret herb or something like that. But I think the Dark Continent has something that's secret when it comes to living longer, because we know Gon Freecs living for 300 years is crazy. So definitely want to say this, maybe Gon and Killua will find that to help them live longer, and maybe Ging too. Who knows? Maybe a lot of characters. But I think the Dark Continent will change the story. People's lifespans will be expanded, and even more crazy events will happen. That's why I'm talking about centuries in this video. But tell me your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think about a crazy twist like this? I don't know if it's a twist, but a crazy revelation like this. Tell me your thoughts in the comment section. I want to hear all you guys' opinion. And Hunter x Hunter, we might not get us it returning in a long time, but honestly, I believe that's going to be in a couple months. I don't know what it is. I'm getting some sort of vibe that it's going to come back in December or January. So keep up your hope. If you're a huge Hunter x Hunter fan and you're getting your emotions played with all these hiatuses, keep on having hope. It's going to come back. That's how I see it. And that's pretty much it. Like and share if you enjoy. Like and share only if you enjoy. And subscribe for more Hunter x Hunter content. I'm NenMac, and I'm gone.